Today is Saturday. I have this goal of waking up earlier. My goal is to wake up at 4 a.m. eventually. Today I woke up at 5:30. I've gotten so much done already, and I have been making over my studio space, so I might go to the plant nursery and get some new plants to fill the space and make me feel really calm and relaxed. And without further ado, let's get this day rolling. Welcome back to episode 15 of my Life After Disney studio vlogs. This week I continue my art studio makeover and finish up my personal sketchbook for the year. Christmas week is a time of joy and reflection. It's the week before the new year and everything feels like it's wrapping up. You cross your T's and dot your I's. And it's your last chance to relax, guilt-free, before your mind starts telling you it's time for a fresh start. Since we're not allowed to have our own family gatherings this year in California, Vincent and I opted to create our own unique Christmas. I went out and bought some new plants to fill the home with a bit more life. A mini monstera, an emerald rippled pepermonia, a variegated pepermonia, and a silver satin pothos. I love the look of Christmas decorations, but could never justify buying them only to have them tucked away for the rest of the year gathering dust.
I like the one that Biscuit chose. This one. Biscuit chose this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have it hanging on your workspace then.
I'll name him Robbie. Robbie the plant. Okay, Robbie, let's go.
Even though the holidays are supposed to be a happy time, I think many find it stressful and a bit melancholy. The intense pressure to be merry certainly doesn't help. This year especially, I see the loneliness really affecting people. So I hope these vlogs can help bring some kind of comfort to those who need it. I never expect anyone to watch these, and I'm constantly surprised that people do. One of the biggest reasons why I started doing these videos weekly is because I wanted to document the mundane and the normal, even though that's kind of the opposite of how to go viral on YouTube. I bought these tiny little floating shelves that I will put on the side of my wall. And since my drawing desk is in the corner, I have a whole lot of unused corner space that I'll be filling with this shelf. So let me show you what the space looks like right now, and then I'll get started fixing it up. The wall in front of my drawing desk is completely empty, so I'd like to hang some plants that will eventually grow trailing vines onto the desk. On the side, I wanted some floating shelves to place candles and smaller plants to make for a nice backdrop when I film. It also makes more room to move things out of the way. I tackle the floating shelves first, since all it really takes is to drill holes in the walls for the screws. Since I'm not putting anything too heavy on these tiny shelves, no need to use anchors. I meant to make over our living and workspace for the longest time, but I kept putting it off, telling myself I can't because I don't have time. Recently, my mindset shifted. Instead, I told myself, how can I make time? Kind of like these vlogs. I avoided making these vlogs for the longest time because I felt if I'm not capable of doing anything all that exciting because of the lockdowns, what would be the point? A bunch of time passed and I felt I needed to make a vlog to update those who've been watching since the beginning. And that's when I realized I'd gotten it all wrong. Okay, time to make this thing.
What you doing?
I'm building my corner shelf.
Oh yeah, this place is starting to look really, really nice. I'm so relaxed.
Vincent's on vacation.
I'm on vacation, fuck all of you. Feels so good to not work while you work. That brings me so much joy!
I loved watching back the footage from the week before and being reminded of what normalcy looks like. Even though I was watching myself, it felt like I was hanging out with a past version of Vincent and I for a small moment. Kind of like the feeling when you're spending some quality time with a close friend you haven't seen in a while. You don't really have to be doing anything special together or talk about anything important.
I look like a condom. Wait, yeah, see?
You're just enjoying each other's company, making each other laugh, maybe reminiscing over what happened during the week, or the good old days. And sometimes you're just happy to know they're doing okay. Before you know it, hours fly by and it's time to say goodbye. You know you probably won't see them again for a while, but you're left feeling comforted. Even when they're gone, their presence is still felt, kind of like the lasting effects of a warm hug. I realized I hadn't done that in a while in real life, because we can't. And I'm definitely not the only one out there who feels this way. Whether we are conscious of it or not, it's the small things like that that can really affect our well-being. Without knowing it, I'd created something that offered a little bit of that back into the world. It certainly doesn't replace going to see your loved ones, but it's a start. And that's why I wanted to film the normal and the mundane. Here's the finished result. Now, when I sit at my drawing desk, I'm surrounded by my plants. I get to pick and choose which ones get to be in my next video. And I wish you could be in this space with me, because the plants really do purify the air somehow. It smells fresh and a bit invigorating. Sometimes when I feel fatigued, staring at them for a while instead of the computer screen really helps me feel better. At the end of the day, these videos were always meant just for myself. Not for an audience I think might be watching. Not for views or attention or anything fleeting like that. For myself. I will be able to watch them again one day, 10 years from now, and see what life looked like for me at Christmas of 2020. When future me watches these, I want you to feel as if you're visiting an old friend. To smile and reminisce with me. So, I hope watching a slice of my life gives you comfort, inspiration, or motivation to keep going.